All right, before I jump on into this video, I really just want to evaluate what I said about 4 days ago in this video that was titled HBAR holders. This is very concerning. Now, a lot of people thought that this was FUD. A lot of people thought that I was ditching HBAR, that I was done with Hedera, that, I no longer believed in Hedera, and that couldn't be anything further from the truth. Listen, I do think that we should be realistic here. I think that if a chain that's been around for roughly, 3 years is still only pushing about 2 TPS and there's not a lot of transactable use cases, it should call for a concern. And I feel as though the community does have a voice in all of this. We could start to allow ourselves to have a bigger voice and actually allow for the network to push forward for more retail driven use cases and ultimately affect the network in a very positive way. So when I make videos like this, when I talk about, what's going on and I'm being completely honest with you guys, I know that it is a big change for me being typically bullish all the time to being realistic. And I feel as though it did strike a nerve with a lot of you, but I want you guys to understand that we should be realistic. And, I think that constructive criticism or just, criticism in general is healthy. It gives us both sides of the, picture. So I just want you guys to understand that I'm not anti HBAR or anti Hedera, or I'm not, bearish on Hedera. I'm just saying that we should be realistic. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So let's take a quick look at a few things, because I do think that, like I said, Hedera is very bullish. I just think that short term, it's not going to, have a massive impact on this space until we start to have a lot of transactions pushed, because you got to remember that transactions equal revenue for the network, which also allows the network to expand, grow, and also build rapidly. So until then, we're kind of at a standstill revenue wise. And I hate to say it, but it also comes down to the fact that, without that solid network revenue, guess what happens? We start to see HBAR sold off by the team behind Hedera to fund operations, which we don't want to see. We want to see organic revenue, not sell pressure revenue. I just want you guys to understand that. But like I said, the long-term view here on Hedera is extremely bullish. I'm very excited for the future of Hedera. I think that HBAR will be an absolute killer in this space. I just think that short term, we might have a little bit more pain to go through. I think that it will still perform very well this bull run. I'm still looking at, at least $1 to about roughly $2 this cycle. And I don't think that that is too crazy to ask for. But let's talk about what's been happening around Hedera, specifically around a lot of these events, because it feels as though Hedera is setting the stage to be a major player once we start to see regulations hit the space. We have here, meet the Hedera team at booth 2D29 and discover how the Hedera network is transforming the Web3 landscape with our revolutionary DLT technology and real-world applications. Don't miss the panel, a framework for digital asset growth, global regulatory insights with Hedera Chief Policy Officer to gain insights into how governments, investors, and industry leaders are approaching regulation and the necessary steps to harmonize global standards for digital assets. This is actually very bullish. Now, there's also, I want to go over this in a second, but I also want to go down here because we also have join Hashgraph CEO, keynote tokenization, a catalyst for change, for an exploration on how tokenization is reshaping asset management and setting new standards for performance, security, and compliance across the industry. So as we think about this, right, they're focused on compliance, they're focused on regulations because we are so close to having regulations hit this market in a big way. I feel as though a lot of people are overlooking that because they're still looking at meme coins. But guys, look at the moves being made around regulations in the last roughly 3 months. There is a lot of significant change happening around this space with regulations that are going to affect this space in a very large way. And I don't think that we have to wait too long. I think that it all changes next year because, again, that's the timelines that we're going off of when it comes to the FSB or the IMF or even the G20 themselves with the BIS. So as we think about this, yeah, I do think that this is going to be very bullish for a lot of these utility projects like Hedera that are taking things seriously. Now, also over here, we have upcoming session. This is another event, all in November, by the way, 5 key applications of AI and blockchain. This is going to be great. AI projects, AI use cases. They are going to be the future. So as we really think about AI, we think about Hedera, we think about all of these projects that are, on Hedera already that are focused on AI. They're not, transacting in a massive rate, but I'm just saying there's a lot of AI based projects on Hedera already. This is very good for the ecosystem, especially considering the fact that AI is still a big narrative. VCs are still throwing massive amounts of money at it. There's a lot of focus still on AI. So it is very beneficial for Hedera. Now, also outside of this, there was SKUX's CEO talking about, a few things around this new partnership with Mondelez as well as Hedera. And this is actually the global COE leader in digital strategy of blockchain at Mondelez, as well as the co-founder and CEO of SKUX, talking about what they're doing to revolutionize traditional couponing, moving beyond cryptocurrency to deliver transparency, efficiency, and fraud prevention in promotions. And then, of course, this is using Hedera. Check it out.
This concept I know retail calls market to balance. Digital couponing becomes a market to balance opportunity where there's something that the consumer is able to redeem immediately at the point of sale. Give us a sense of how the technology works and how the two of you came together to really make it work for brands, stores, and consumers.
Absolutely. Yeah. One of the things that we've been very passionate about since we started this company is we believe the future of promotions is payments.
So we talk with Gen Z or the Gen X consumer. Yeah. They are never going to paper-based anything, right? It's going to be all on the phone.
So did you catch that last quote there? They're never going to paper-based anything. It's all on the phone. And yes, this is happening. Everything is moving from paper-based processes to digital-based processes. And even over here from Zepsi, we have Hedera GC member Mondelez, known for iconic brands like Oreo and a few of other ones as well. I'm sure that you guys are already aware of it now. Recently completed a coupon POC on Hedera with SKUX, saved time, reduced cost, plus fraud. Conversion rate was 90%, real-time track and trace, enhanced consumer insights as well. These retail use cases right now might seem like a joke. A lot of them, seem like a joke because, again, when you look at the transactions, they're not there. They're not there yet, right? But we can't lose focus of the long term. We also can't lose focus of what's happening. Everything around us is going digital. It's happening. It's not a question of, yeah, sure, it might happen. Who knows when that's going to happen? It's already in process. It's already happening. And projects like Hedera are at the forefront of this regardless of price action. I get it. We're here to make money. We want to make money. Investing takes time. It does. Cyclical wise, I still think that HBAR does very well. But long term, I think that HBAR holders that are really kind of realizing what's happening here, what's going on with utility, if you plant your seeds and you park them there, and all you have to do is really wait for things to happen, I think that you'll be successful. And the reason why I say that is because, utility will matter. I know that we laugh about it now, but it's okay. Just like the internet, there's a lot of early things around the internet that a lot of people laughed about that we use today. E-commerce is one of the biggest things ever. People were, why would I go and shop online? Right? Why would I shop online when I could go to the store? That was the big argument. All of a sudden, eBay came, Amazon came, and everyone was, all right, well, now I'm shopping online. That's how fast it hits these retail markets. That's how fast things start to evolve. And as we look at this space, it's already in process. Listen, money is so far behind tech-wise. Money's going digital. Everything's going digital. And as we think about that, right, like we focus on the moves being made around Hedera. For example, stablecoins. We're excited to announce that Braille XYZ, the regulated stablecoin issuer, has integrated with the Hedera network. And if we scroll down, enterprises, fintechs, and institutions can now leverage Braille's regulated issuance stack to issue and manage application-specific stablecoins on Hedera with integrated on and off ramps, treasury management, and reserves transparency. And we also see that Braille-issued stablecoins will support payments, liquidity on-ramps, and interoperability between 10 plus blockchains and Hedera with projects retaining revenue and control of stablecoins in their applications. So this is actually very bullish. I love stablecoins because they are another great liquidity source for networks. They also open the opportunity for liquidity pools, DeFi use cases, things like that. So love to see this. Now, also, we saw this as well from Hedera. We're excited to announce that the Nairobi Securities Exchange, NSE, Kenya's principal securities exchange, has joined the Hedera Governing Council as part of its commitment to digitalize RWAs and expedite tokenization of securities in Kenya's capital markets. And for the sake of this video, and for me to not look like an idiot, because I hope that I'm saying this correctly, I'm just going to say NSE. And if we actually scroll down, we have NSE plays a vital role in the growth of Kenya's economy and plans to accelerate the launch of digital assets and tokenized securities on its exchange, leveraging Hedera's secure, transparent, and scalable technology. Now, this is great because this is actually going to enable the NSE to fast-track digital asset adoption and the tokenization of securities. Guys, the DTC, I always bring it up. One player is settling $3 quadrillion worth of securities per year. The securities market is absolutely massive, and now we have Hedera being tapped in for tokenization of this for the NSE. And we look forward to the deep connections and expertise that NSE will bring to Hedera's council by driving widespread adoption and tokenization across the continent. So, love to see this. Now, also, if we go over here, Chainlink. We're excited to announce that we have joined the Chainlink Scale program and are bringing the industry-leading Oracle solution to Hedera, starting with Chainlink data feeds and CCIP. As a first step in our collaboration, Chainlink data feeds are now live on Hedera testnet. Over the coming months, we anticipate that this will move to the mainnet, followed by our integration of the Chainlink cross-chain interoperability protocol. For both startups and institutions building in the Hedera DeFi economy, Chainlink data feeds will provide developers with industry standard services, enabling them to create or integrate dApps with high-quality data trusted by battle-tested node operators. With many institutions already trusting Chainlink data feeds, we anticipate this integration will enable Hedera to meet the growing demand for institutional DeFi that we see across the industry. Again, there you have the focus on institutional DeFi. Almost every single player in the space is now looking into it. Further down the line, integrating Chainlink CCIP will enable several key features to enhance the developer experience on Hedera. This includes programmable token transfers, the most secure token transfer solution, and also a unified and easy to integrate developer interface. So, love to see this. Again, this is providing all of the security measurements, all of the compliance measurements, everything that is needed in order for tokenization, DeFi, institutional DeFi, all of those great things that we talk about on a daily basis to actually happen on Hedera. And this could not have happened at a better time because we also have Bonzo Finance launching on Hedera. It's finally here. DeFi 2.0 on Hedera is now here. Love to see this. Supply assets, earn rewards, and become part of the liquidity layer of Hedera. This is going to be absolutely incredible. Love to see this. These are projects built by the community for the community. Big shout out to Brady, BM Gentile over on X. Love to see this. Listen, I love this. I love supporting the community, those that are actually trying to build solid things, push solid things on Hedera, and this is definitely one of them. So I'm very, very excited about that. So again, just to kind of reiterate, guys, Hedera is very bullish. I think that HBAR will do very well. I just think that there's a lot of things that still, need to be looked at. I still think that there's concerns around it. Just like anything, you are not going to find something that is perfect. But like I said, I'm not too concerned about it. I still think that Hedera is going to perform very well. I think that Hedera is going to be a big giant. And, long term, I don't even question the future of Hedera. So with that being said, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.